Hello and welcome back to Automotive Tales. We are here down in London for Concours of Elegance 2023. And as you can see, for a lovely outdoor event, we've got glorious British summer weather. Bugger. So we have made it to Hampton Court Palace. The palace is actually that way, obviously not behind me, but as always at these events, don't forget to check the car park. Recognise this name. Let's go see if we can find them inside. So here we are, we're now finally in the grounds at Hampton Court Palace, and it sort of stopped raining, but every time I say that it seems to start raining again. So hopefully my hat's going to keep me dry. So right, let's go and show you some of the amazing stuff that we see, as we do every year, here at Concours of Elegance. So here at Automotive Tales, we only bring you the most exclusive vehicles. Check this out. Proper Italian rare beast. Yeah, you guessed it. Fiat Panda 4x4. So I found a really interesting car I have to show you. Now, from the back here with the split screen oval, you might think maybe that's some sort of modified Beetle. Well, no, the engine's in about the same place. The size and the footprint is about the same, but it's really very, very different.
Okay, we have now coming up. When you're ready.
What you find yourself looking at here is an X8. It's a water-cooled, not air-cooled, like a Beetle. So you can see the radiator wedged in here with a great big fan. So you've got a transaxle back here. You can just about make out the drive shaft down here. So it's a mid-rear-engined 8-cylinder in an X configuration, believed to be the only one in existence. And this is a one-of-one prototype, imaginatively called the X8. This is a 1936 Hoffman X8. It was a one-of-one prototype, and here it is, still in existence all these years later. Another cool feature of the X8, it has a B-pillar here, and then it's got sort of suicide front doors, normal opening rear doors, so these two sort of fold in on themselves. Super, super cool. We also find some pretty exotic stuff. So Aston Martin Valkyrie, no sign of Max Verstappen and the French gendarmes, but this is a road legal Aston Martin race car, for want of a better description. Look at those louvres, how cool is that? Straight through there. So we are sat waiting for the concourse show to start. And one of the things I wanted to talk to you about was the display this year. So one of the big things is going to be a selection of Le Mans winning cars, because this year was the 100th anniversary of Le Mans. And those of you that follow me on social media will have seen that I keep putting pictures up of a particular watch. So I've just taken it off my wrist, this beautiful little thing here. So this is a watch I bought from a company called Omologato, who did a special edition to celebrate 100 years of Le Mans. And this particular watch in question was one of 24 that actually went round the track in the race. It's quite a special thing, which is why I thought it was appropriate to bring today. And I just kind of wanted to tell people about this company. This isn't sponsored. I bought this watch and a number of other watches with my own money, but I just think the spirit of the particular brand is really, really interesting, because what they're doing is all the money that they make from the watches is being reinvested both into the company, which is a small family-run company, but also into motorsport. So they're sponsoring junior drivers, they're sponsoring race teams, circuits, etc. And basically putting all of that enthusiasm from their customers back into motorsport. So quite a special thing. I'll put a link to their website in the description below, but definitely go and check them out. Very, very cool indeed. Right, let's go and enjoy some more cars. There's definitely no shortage of interesting stuff here. So take this AMG 6.3 or CLK 6.3 AMG, because, you know, why not have a muscly CLK? And oh yeah, this, an ICON 917. This is a kit car 917. How cool is that? Another excellent car for you, a little Bentley 4.5 blower. If you want to know more about that, we've actually got a really good video from Karim who shows us how to take you through the starting procedure and what all the things inside the cockpit actually are for. I'll try and remember to put a link up here to that video, but yeah, look at that beautiful machine. Not normally one for supercars, but this is something a bit special. So this is a 1994 Bugatti EV110 GT. So this came out when I was 10 years old, and I remember having a poster of this car, or one very similar, on my wall as a kid. So yeah, what a machine, Bugatti EV110. The Bugatti story that almost was before Volkswagen took over. So here at Concours we really do incredible cars. So this Shelby Cobra you can see behind me here is the first production Shelby Cobra. You heard me right, the first production Cobra. There was one prototype beforehand, but this was the first production unit. Just sitting here, ready for me to take a video of and take some photographs of. How incredible. Right, let's have a little walk around. So this is chassis CSX 2001. As you can see, signed here by Carroll Shelby himself. The real deal, number one. Another exquisite car here at Concours, and no, I'm not lying on its bonnet. The clamshell is up of this Lamborghini LP400 SV. So what beautiful, beautiful machine. Now you can tell this is an SV because it's got no eyelashes. Look on here, no eyelashes at all. I will insert a little bit somewhere here. You can see the previous cars had eyelashes around the headlights. So while the superstructure is on show, and of course the most important, that transverse V12, let's go and have a look at that. So you can tell it's an SV as well because the suspension geometry at the back here is different. It's got quite a nice V-shaped wishbone suspension. There's a great video by Ian Tyrrell, Tyrrell Classics. Talks all about suspension geometry on these cars. And here you can see the transverse V12 mounted just behind the driver with all of those carburetors lined up there and two nice little air boxes. What a thing of beauty. Concours also likes to throw up some really interesting things. So, a Peel Trident, and I think you might recognise this, a Peel P50 that famously Clarkson drove into Television Centre years ago. What a cool little thing. You can just appreciate the size difference because this is really close and that's quite far away, and yet that's still a lot bigger. Look at the size of it. So maybe not one of the most exotic cars on display, but something that's very cool and very, very rare. So this is an E12 M535i. It's a hand-built motorsport car. This one is believed to be unrestored with 59,000 miles on it. What a beautiful thing. Some of the cars in the auction today. Look at this lovely Bridget Bardot. Isn't that wonderful? So that is it. The show is over. We're leaving. Well, all of these lovely cars in the background here are being auctioned at the Friday event. We've seen a fraction really of what it's got to offer. Ideally, you want to be here for 2 or even 3 days. But unfortunately, we're going on holiday, so we can't do that. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.